Good morning, friends. It's a bins day. Ooh, I'm so excited. I can't tell you how much it means to you that many of you have commented in the comments section saying, now I say it's a bins day. I got the funniest comment from a woman the other day, and she's like, whenever I go to Goodwill now or go thrifting, I'll say to my husband, it's a bins day. And he's like, but we don't even have a bins. Anyway, it's a Wednesday morning. I do have clients this afternoon, so this isn't an all day long epic day. I want to go for a few hours. My goal is to usually be able to fill up one of those large blue IKEA bags with clothing, so I have stuff to list on eBay and Poshmark, and I always take you inside. We'll dig for some treasures together. Let's go. Here we are in the big long line. There's a lot of people here for a Wednesday morning, and this is when they open the door, which is literally a garage door. Like, this is a warehouse. I'm so envious of your bins. Good morning. No, let's go. What'd she say? I don't know what she just said. Now here we are with the shoe situation. Quenby, I did list those other shoes. What the heck? Is this an extra row? What the heck? Let me look at this. That's interesting. All right, let me find myself a cart. Number 51. Oh, my finger is literally in front. That's hilarious. All right. Good morning. Welcome to my Goodwill Outlet Bins. If you've been following my last 3 videos, then you know, big change. We've got shoes, and I've been talking quite a bit about that. And then I come in today, and they're doing handbags now. So this is an extra bin that's not usually here. There's 1, 2, 3 of handbags. So I did my clothes stuff first. Oh my God, cuteness. That is cute. And then I guess I'll go over, now that I've gone through all the morning bins, all the rows, I'll go over now and do, I'll go look at some of the shoes. I'm not going to become a crazy shoe seller, but I might sell a few pairs here and there. The outfit of the day is I've got some sailor front flare jeans on, and then I've been wearing these now that it's so cold. I'm sure you saw in some of my other videos. I really love an Aztec Southwest print. This is like a men's flannel, and I just tuck it in. And then I have your favorite denim jacket on that I've had for 15 years. My embroidered one, can you see, with the tiger on the back? I mean, come on. All right, so we're gonna take a quick peek at shoes. We're not going to get carried away. Oh my God, look how preppy this belt is. Let's just take a quick look. It just bothers me so much. You find like one good shoe, for example. Ooh, my mom would probably like these. 37. Like, you're walking around with one amazing shoe and you can't find the other. It drives me absolutely crazy. Those are Dansko boots, but they need quite a bit of cleanup, and I don't want to clean shoes. If I get a shoe, it has to be a shoe that is ready, pretty much ready to go. I'll run a wipey over it, but I'm not getting into that stuff again, especially in the winter. You can't even dry them outside on your back porch. Kind of cute, cushionaire, almost look like Birkenstocks. These are cool. Don't worry, I'm not going to get too crazy into shoe content. I don't know whether you guys sell shoes or not. Some of you do. Ooh, look at these Borns. Oh, but look at the heel. I love Born, though. I love wearing that brand. Taos, this is a really good brand. If you are in the shoe world. I always did really well with, like, comfort shoes. These are cool. I don't even know what that says. I don't know what that says. All right, I'm just going to poke around a little. So I just got the scoop from Shannon. They just started doing the bags. Is the bags a set price?
I don't know actually. I've never asked.
Okay, but she said shoes. Something I didn't know is shoes is, if it's a sandal, it's $1.
And a kid's shoe.
And a kid's shoe.
I just got some kids' Airwoods.
I saw those, but I'm like,
well,
But here's the thing, I don't want to clean shoes.
Yeah.
So I'll get the shoes, but I don't want to clean them. You don't clean them?
Sometimes. If they're like a really good, like last week or a week before or something, I found that P448 brand. Have you ever heard of that?
Hello friends, welcome back to my home. This is my favorite time ever when I get to share with you everything that I thrifted at the Goodwill outlet bins today. It's a phenomenal day when I can stay just a few hours and get a lot of stuff. So great day. There are a lot of changes at my bins. My bins is making radical changes. Every time I show up now, I'm like, what the heck? So I'll be sure to reserve a little time in the video to talk to you about all the changes happening at my binnies. I'm so happy you're here and we get to hang out for a little bit. This is a beautiful lace dress, all crochet lace. This is a brand I have not found in a while. It's Pretty Angel. And you could look at that and think, oh, it's probably a cheapy tag or something. But Pretty Angel, they make a lot of stuff that looks over the top romantic. Tons of lace and crochet and pale pinks. You know, nowadays we could probably put like fairy in our title, fairy core for style terms and things, but very romantic boho pieces. This looks like a nice basic. It's a J. Jill Luxe Supima pleat back tee in a medium petite. Quenby, why are you picking up medium petite when you usually say stick to larger sizes in your bread and butter brands like Chico's, J. Jill, that sort of thing? This is their newest stuff. See how it's printed right on there? And I have been selling this stuff even in size small. Beautiful, high quality t-shirt. I'm selling it for like $20. I usually put $19.99 with shipping, and maybe I'll send out offers. It sells somewhere between $15 and $20. Supima cotton or Pima cotton, you'll see, is a very high quality fabric. They feel amazing. People love them. Well, this is a fun one. It's a band tee, and it's not even for me this time. All right, you guys know I love a good band tee, but I pass on like 99% of them now because I have so many. But this one looked different just because it wasn't the same tag. So this says Lauren Moshi. And this is a very good brand, apparently. T-shirts are going around $40, so maybe sort of like Daydreamer by Free People. I'm going to soak this in my Oxy because it's not in perfect condition, but I'm glad I looked that up. Oh, they're getting ready to do another rotation, which means everybody lines up. It's a lot of people today. And then they bring all the bins back into the warehouse, fill them up. I love showing you guys this stuff because some of you don't have a bins at all, never been to one. And so it's a curiosity, right? Like, how does that place work? What's this place about? So sometimes I just like to scan and show you what's happening. See how they're bringing the bins back and the wheel new ones out. That's what I mean when I say a rotation. What is this? Ooh, these are vintage Ralph Lauren. Those are actually cool. Okay. See, it's good that I'm just chatting with you because then I find something cool. All right, I'm gonna go get in line. I really want to get out of here today at 12. That's the goal. Okay, we have some amazing Free People pants. Is there something wrong with these? I can't remember. Let's see. On this little bar it says Free People, size small. And this is a pair of pleated, high-waisted, almost like a paper bag waist, burgundy pants. You know what, you guys? I go to the bins like once or twice a week, and everything starts to blend together. Where I'm often joking with my reselling friends, like, they'll be like, did you find anything today? I'm like, I have no idea. Hey, was it good on Wednesday when you went? I can't remember what I got. Like, it's just so much stuff. So I feel like I found a pair of these recently and they were flawed, so I had to put them back. So I'm like, are these the ones that were flawed? But I don't see anything on those. A little aside, yes, I'm chatty. If you're new here, welcome, I'm Quenby. I've been reselling 14 years on eBay. I also sell on Posh. I've sold everywhere. I make long form content. We chat, we hang out, we look at the clothes. That might be for you or it might not be, so choose wisely. I went into the Free People store that just opened by my house for the first time. Let me tell you, it is spectacular. It's small. I wish it was a bigger store. Lots of people in there, everyone very excited about the merchandise. It was so expensive. I left there feeling like I am so grateful that I can find free people at the bins and pay like $5 when everything, every pair of pants at the Free People store, every pair of jeans, $148, $168. I saw these really cool, heavily embroidered beaded jeans. The price tag was $545. I'm like, wow, it is expensive there. This is Joie. This is an extra small 100% silk red tunic top. This is great for career or a night out. That's not the diffusion line J by Joie that you're going to see like at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross. That's their higher end line. What are you? Oh, this is adorable. What a fun print sundress, very resort wear. Look at the open back. And it's a long tiered maxi and it's by the brand House of Harlow in a woman's size small. This brand is expensive. It does sell for me, but they have this whole new look now. This is the House of Harlow I've always known. And even at Marshall's, it's like $60, $70 for a dress at a discount store. But what they're making now is a lot of knitwear, like matching crop top and knit, sweater knit pants. That's what I find now. These are a pair of Athleta hustle shorts and an extra small, just a black workout pair of shorts. We have here, oh, I can't wait to do a little research on these. These are vintage 90s Polo by Ralph Lauren. I will double check my tag. But I have saved on my phone in a little folder the different Ralph Lauren tags by years. So I will pull that out. I believe these are 90s track pants. And it's good because they have this orange Ralph Lauren polo logo. These are men's. So I'll have to do a little research on how well those are going to do or not. I love learning stuff like that. This is Free People 1, yet another line of Free People. I recognize this right away because I've found this top before. The Free People 1 tag is round. It looks like a little penny. And they make very romantic. This is gauze, almost sheer cotton gauze. I am trying to figure out how this top goes so I can show you, but it is a challenge. This is a little sleeve, so it's not a cold shoulder. It's like this is gonna hang down on your sleeve. Very bohemian romantic. I love this skirt. Look at the print. It's a very full maxi. And what is the print? We have some bikinis, like a Grecian statue and some suns. I don't know. I don't know what the theme of this skirt is. Let's just call it travel. This is by Lucky Brand, which is a very good bread and butter brand for me. It just sells consistently. This is an XL, but I think this piece I'll price a little higher because it's much more substantial. It has a bubble hem, so you can see that it's rolled under there. That's a great skirt. I love it. Is this something I can show you? Yes, it is. There's a few things in here that might be presents or giveaways for people, so I'm not going to spoil it and show it in the video. This is Cynthia Rowley. This is a US size 6. I pick up their linen stuff specifically. I sold so much of this over the summer. But this is a maxi dress. It's a double V, so a V-neck in the front and the back, has a smocked elastic waist, long dress, it has pockets, so that's a very versatile piece. This feels like Lululemon. This feels very good, but for some reason I thought it was Lululemon and it's not. Okay, it's not. This is the brand American Giant. They make high quality basics. They remind me a lot of like James Purse, one of these brands that makes very basic, staple, solid color pieces, but they're very high quality. This is a long tunic sweatshirt. It might even be a sweatshirt dress with a hood, and the fabric is amazing. That last round was pretty good. They brought out some more bags. I didn't take a look, but look at this. Free People. It's a Free People little wicker bohemian bag. That's great. Is this Patricia Nash? Be quiet. Do people not know this brand? Wait, I don't see it. I just recognize the hardware. Look at the hardware. I want this tassel, if nothing else. That would look great on my back. Oh, sorry, my finger's like in the way. This is the sack? Love this. I'm grabbing it. Oh, cute. All right, we're just digging. I'm just digging a little bit. This is really funny because I own this sweatshirt. It's a Patagonia quilted sweatshirt. And mine has done the same thing as this. I don't know if it's when you wash it, it gets like color bleed or something, but you see how there's like discoloration? I don't think there's anything you could really do with that. I don't even think Oxy. Or would Oxy get some of it out? I don't know. I don't think so, but mine did the same thing, so I think it might be a flaw with that particular dye or something. So at 10 o'clock they'll do the first round. So I'm just killing a little time till then. And then we are going to sort Quenby's cart and not let it get out of control because I'm only here maybe till like noon today. So I don't want to be ready to leave and then I look at my cart and it's like I haven't sorted out what I'm getting, what I'm not getting, the maybe pile, which usually kind of drags me down. Oh my god, this is hard work. And then trying to do it with one hand is hard work too, but it's so fun to share it with you. It's a relatively busy day. Here at the Binnies. A lot of the regulars. Nothing here. I already went through this bin, but I did it from the other side, and I'm pretty short, so it's hard to reach over. So I probably miss a lot of the stuff on this side. Eddie Bauer, I don't usually pick up unless it's a pretty special piece, because it's one of the like lower tier. I love the stuff they make. It's good quality. Like if you have it, it's great. But it's not as expensive as some of the other outdoor brands, so it doesn't bring enough of a return. But I've made exceptions. Like I've picked up linen dresses, stuff like that. Alright, I don't think there's much happening here. This is like, there's a lot of stuff which is nice, but it's kind of cheapy. A cute print on this. Feels like just some polyester thing. Joe Fresh, yeah, that's not a good brand. Alright. Here's what the bins look. Look at all the people lined up. That's when it gets super busy at my bins. I don't usually ever go over here. This is like stuff they've sorted out so that maybe if you're not so into digging, you can just find something on the shelf. Every once in a while I'll poke over. I'm sure there's good stuff over here. Alright. We've got some Lululemon men's pants that still have the tag. Size 33. That's fantastic. I forget. I think these pants might be called like the ABC pants. They look like they have a little bit of wear. Gray men's Lululemon trousers. Those look like they have some wear that I'm going to have to deal with. This is an extraordinary linen piece. And I'm not sure if I'm going to show it because it might be for someone. Oh my! Shall we take a moment for my new Johnny Was jacket? It is a light wash, oversized jacket, all heavily embroidered. I wasn't sure about the colors for me, but look on the back is a bird. Is it on this shoulder or this shoulder? I'm sure this is very elegantly being shown to you. I got this jacket from another reseller. You've seen her in some videos in the past at the bins. I call her Tall Sarah because there's two Sarahs. Two Sarah friends I have there. And so anyway, she's Tall Sarah. She sent me a link because she was doing a Whatnot show and said you should stop by. I haven't been on Whatnot in years. I used to sell on there. Did you guys know that? Back in 2022, I did a number of shows. Anyhow, she sent me a link and she was selling this jacket. It's like new. And I paid, I think, $85, including shipping, so that's a fun score for me. And little spoiler alert hint, I think I'm going to do some Whatnot shows. I'll be sure to let you know ahead of time with the dates, because then we can hang out together live and in real time. That would be a good time, wouldn't it? So, These are Bowden pants, a US 8 long. It's an older Bowden tag. And they are corduroys, and they are very long with a very flare leg. So now, oh, I thought this was a tablecloth. No, it's not a tablecloth. It's a shirt that I know nothing about, but I thought was so cool. How am I gonna show this to you? Ooh, it's snapped front. I like that. Doing up a whole button front shirt is not fun. Snaps. It's a linen beige shirt or jacket, and look at the back. It has like a, maybe ginkgo leaves, some type of leaf print, and then this one leaf is embroidered. I don't know. I just thought it was so cool. I have this is in another language. Ego, I don't know. I'm just gonna show it. Didn't look it up. Don't know anything about it. Thought I could probably use keywords. This is the coolest shirt ever, and get it sold. Ooh, you know how much I love a white, gauzy, romantic top. I don't know this brand, but I do have another top hanging in my closet right now that I found. JP and Maddie. I don't know if it's boutique or it's its own little brand, but the other top I have is very similar. This is a white gauze thin lightweight top, and then this is all ruffles. Ruffles down the front, little tiny buttons. So this could be bohemian, of course, or beachy, but it's also very Victorian style or romantic or cottagecore, kind of peasanty style. That fits into so many aesthetics, and I just love it. Oh my God. This is a brand I like to sell, Mountain Hardware, and it's an REI type brand, outdoor hiking, camping, and this is a waffle knit, hooded, gray sweatshirt with some sort of polar tech or whatever. So that brand does pretty well for me. This is a new with tag, Gap, size XL. Gap XL new with tag, retailed for $49.99, went on sale for $35. A nice popover, cream color with lots of flowers, very peasanty and nice. Oh, this is a good brand. This is like my second time finding it. So this is a good brand. I've only found it once. Joni's found it a couple times when I've been here. It's a good men's brand, Howler Bros. I recently just found a t-shirt, but this one's cool. It's got some zippy pockets, a lot of branding. Heed the call, whatever that means. Like, get out there and be active. See all this branding? That's not always, but often a good sign. Okay, I'm so excited about this bag find. It's just because I love this brand so much. It does sell really well too. It has one small flaw, but it's Patricia Nash. She does all that leather stuff and the tooled leather stuff. Here's the tag. And look at the inside. So it's actually really clean. This is the flaw you see on the handle. There's a little splitting, but I don't think that's that bad. Not a lot of scuffs or anything like that. It's a little out of shape, like I have to go home and restuff it. That is a very exciting find. Okay, I did end up taking the tassel off that flawed bag, and I'm gonna put it right on my leather bag. No one minds. This is a classic J. Crew. Black Label J. Crew, size medium. This is like one of the things J. Crew is known for. Yes, they're preppy, they're nautical, like they're stripy shirts like this. This is also, I'll put like Parisian stripe, nautical, preppy, and sometimes it's in red and white, sometimes it's a thicker fabric, but a very classic J. Crew number. 14 minutes, we could do an early water cooler if we want to, can't we? It is our time. Because I have things to talk to you about. Sometimes I'm saving them up during the week, like, oh, I cannot wait to talk to my friends about this at the water cooler. So grab your drink, your water, your tea, your whatever you have. Take a little break, see, so we can chat. usually about work stuff. Sometimes we slip in some personal, but this is what I want to talk to you about. All the radical changes at my bins and finding things like this. OMG, I'm in love with this shoulder bag. Oh, absolutely love it. Okay, so in a recent water cooler, I announced that my bins started doing shoes. Out of nowhere, I show up, there's shoes, and we talked about that. Now, I showed up today, they're doing handbags. I find an occasional handbag. I want to talk about, do you sell handbags? Do you sell shoes? I know I've probably beat a dead horse talking about the shoes, and now I'm talking about the handbags. The reason why I think it's worth thinking about is, okay, we all know time is money. Handbags is a completely different process for me to prep it, to clean it, to photograph it, to store it, and to ship it. So I just don't want to dive right in and go, oh, I'm a handbag seller now. Oh, I'm a shoe seller now. You can do that, but I don't think it's the wisest choice if you really want to be intentional with your business. I run this as a business. Yes, I have another job, but I put a lot of time into reselling and I try and make smart decisions and run it like a business. You can't be like a business that sells cranberry juice cans and then decide you're going to sell Western hats because you don't have a process for Western hats. So I sell the occasional handbag. I try and only pick up a handbag that is in good shape. Like this, the most I want to do is like a wipey now. I do have videos, older videos on the channel about how to clean handbags, how to clean the inside, what product to use. I've got it, okay? This one is very clean. I don't have to do much. But like when I go to photograph, I have a whole process for clothes. I'm gonna bring them in, I'm gonna hang them on my rack, I'm gonna steam them all with boiling water to sanitize them, I'm gonna wash some of it, I'm gonna stain treat, but I know exactly how to photograph it, how to list it, how to research it, how to store it, boom. You start doing a bunch of handbags and bringing in 5 handbags a week into your business, Quenby, where are you storing handbags? It's completely different than your inventory bins for clothing. Quenby, what are you gonna do, carve out an extra hour or so? Where are you going to clean them and dry them and do all that? The listing process is different. The photography, I can't just hang it on a hook. I mean, I guess I could, but that's not the best. Shipping, do I have a bunch of boxes to send bags in? Nope. I have some larger polymailers, so I could bubble wrap them and put them in a polymailer. So I'm just talking through some of the business side of making these decisions. And I have to decide for myself how I'm going to move forward with this or not. What would you do? What are your thoughts on it? Do you sell handbags? Do you have tips for us? Do you have thoughts on it? I also got this amazing handbag. Oh gosh, it's so good. This Free People straw bag. Oh, it's so good. Now, do I have other bags like this? Yep, I do. So I don't need this. I'm going to sell it. I'm like hoarding handbags. You guys have seen some amazing bags in my hauls and I can't resist. So I'm like, oh, I'll probably use this bag. They're hanging on a hook over there and I have not switched out my bag. I want to be the type of woman who switches out her bags to go with her outfits and everything, but I don't. I don't do it. Ooh, this is some fun stuff. Okay, so was this towards the end? I found some gorgeous vintage lingerie. Look at this set. This is vintage Patricia Fieldwalker for Neiman Marcus 100% silk. Look at how gorgeous this is. It's a silk top with the matching silk. Is this a skirt? I thought it would be shorts. It's a skirt? What are you? It's a skirt. Interesting. Oh gosh, wouldn't it be nice to be the type of woman who wears this under her work outfits or her date night? What a dreamboat. This is vintage Christian Dior, which I've done very well with. The vintage Christian Dior sleepwear lingerie has done very well. And here's a silk camisole with a lace trim. I'm wondering, Do I have the bottom? Is this the bottom? I thought I found the bottom, so maybe it is going to show up here. We'll see, okay? I appreciate you guys so much for being here and watching and leaving me wonderful comments. I do appreciate it. I feel the support, so make sure you're subscribed and you've hit the like button. These are Free People. This is, I think, Free People Movement. Yep, here's the Free People Movement logo. These are a size medium, pull-on like leggings, but with this cool distressed wash and like embroidery seam details. This is a brand, is like quickly becoming one of my favorite brands to sell. I love it. Natural Life. They make very good fabrics, prints, very boho, cute little floral top. In the summer, I would sell the dresses for like 40 bucks. This is Athleta, size small. I have this top or a similar one already listed. It's a black workout top with a little stretchy hem there. Overalls, I love selling overalls. These are Old Navy 12 petite. And you're like, why would you buy Old Navy? I'll tell you, I've sold so many Old Navy overalls for $30. Gap, Old Navy, as long as it's not a super cheapy brand, they sell. Black overalls. Women love overalls. They usually sell for $29.99, plus I have to charge $10 for shipping. But look, this is a sad find of the day. I absolutely love this brand. The quality is really good. It's Garnet Hill. I don't know if they have actual stores, but they definitely have a website, and it's very expensive. Size 14. And then look, this is all embroidered. It's like a baby doll dress. And it's got pockets, but then look. Bleach. Someone got too crazy with the bleach. There's nothing I can do about that, so that has to go back, sadly. Otherwise, I would definitely pick that up. For shipping. But look at these overalls. Look at these. Oh, I'm so happy I found these. These are like blue chambray Free People overalls. Denim, lightweight denim. Crisscrossy back. Pleated. Wide leg overalls. Come on, these are so good. I can't imagine like what they charge for these new after going in that Free People store. Size small Free People. Fantastic. Oh, I have not found this brand in years. Some of you might know it right away. Here they are. Hint, it's a golf brand. And here is the logo, which is how I knew it. That says LM for Loudmouth. Loudmouth makes shorts and pants and stuff for golfing, men's and women's. I don't know if there's any other tag. Size 34. Oh, here we go. Loudmouth. Some guys come to play. I think they make women's. Might just be men's. Very, very cool, loud, fun golfing pants. But I just noticed something, the hem's messed up. Like these need to be hemmed. Oh, I've been doing so good checking the hems, but not today apparently. This is Lululemon. This is the Run Swiftly top. These still sell for $29.99. Long sleeve, short sleeve. Very few Lululemon tops are worth any money anymore, but that, if you find that style, it's the Run Swiftly and they sell great. I got this, I guess. Oh, as a style-based pickup. $58. Okay, you can see why I bought it. It is a black sweater with a little ruffly sleeve and some crochet granny square. This is by the brand Wild Honey. No, it's by the brand Urban Daisy, and it was sold at the store Wild Honey for $58. So this is not a brand. I don't know this brand. I just want to be able to put my granny square. Oh, I did it again. Oh, friends, don't judge. I bought another quilt. Now this one is a baby quilt though. This is a vintage baby quilt. I know you guys are very curious, many of you, about the quilts, and I'm not an expert or anything. Look at this, hand embroidered, very lightweight. I'm gonna guess this is 1920s or 30s. It does have some machine stitching as opposed to some of the other quilts I've shown you that are all hand stitched. This has little, I think they're puppies and flowers, and I'm gonna put it right in that armoire with the other beauties. And every once in a while I pull it out, like this quilt. See if I can show you guys. I'm so bad at changing the camera, but I've got so much stuff everywhere. Forget it. Let's scratch that. I'll do it another time. I have like piles of crap everywhere. But I do use these quilts, and I do love them and enjoy them, and I'm saving them. Ooh, this is good. This is a Patagonia hoodie. It's kids. But look at this color block hoodie. I really like that. Really nice. Wish my son would wear stuff like this. Size 16, 18, Patagonia XXL. So that'll do good. Oh, I think this is for my son. Oh no, it's Smartwool. It's not for him. He's not getting it. Like it's another silky shirt for Torvald. No, it's a great brand, Smartwool. Alright, I'm over here going through this row again. People are lined up. There's still 8 minutes before the next round. Look at how, like, some of your bins, it's piled high. See how you can still see the bottom on mine? Like, it's not piled high. There's nothing in this bin, but look what I just found. And I found it because of this. This little guy and that little rainbowy tab. This is Smartwool. This is an excellent selling brand, especially right now. Retail is very expensive. And I don't see holes on this one. You always have to check like crazy because 9 times out of 10, that's my statistic of the day. Oh, free people. 9 times out of 10, it's got holes. If it just has a little tiny hole, you can actually still sell it. Because it's a base layer, it goes under stuff. But usually they're like, it's merino wool, it's really fine and thin, so it can be pretty nailed. Oh, I'm in the rows they're clearing. I gotta get out of the way. Alright, I'm checking in from Ben's headquarters. It is freezing in here. I've got a tank top, a flannel shirt, and a jacket, and I'm freezing. My feet are cold because I am in a warehouse. Anyway, I'm going to stay for the 12 o'clock just because it's in 10 minutes. And then I'm going to head out because I want to do a couple errands and I do have clients this afternoon. And when I stay all day, I just burn myself completely out. And Joni, my bestie, is not here to encourage me. You can do it, Quenby. You can stay all day. But I'll probably stay all day on Friday, which is in 2 days. So that's great. So I'll come back to you hopefully with a total. And then we'll go back to my house and I'll show you everything I bought today. Alright, I just wanted to come back to you with a total. It was $92. That includes the 2 purses. And I found all these hangers. These are those non-stick. These are the ones I use for my business. And they're usually like 15 bucks for a pack, and I got them for $1. So now I have to figure out how to get them in my cart. So I have an IKEA bag, not all the way full, and then like a regular bag. So that's pretty good for leaving at $12.15, I think. A great merino wool base layer brand. Pick it all up. That's rare to say that. Usually I'll be like, look up the comps on that particular item, but with Smartwool, I think I can say pick it all up. A kid's, a jacket, a shirt, leggings, it all sells. These are very cool Levi's 501s. You can tell they're women's because they don't have the size of the waist and inseam. On the men's they do. These are women's. Perfect wash on these. Size 26, 30 length. Button fly 501s. Just perfectly distressed and faded. They only sell for like $25. But that's fine for me at the bins. I love this brand, Quince. It's an online brand. It just sells very well. People love this brand. Extra small 100% linen stripy dress, all pin tucked front. Very great style on that. We're doing so good, you guys. We're doing so good. We have this last handful of items. I appreciate you. I got these because they're new with tags. Balance collection black bike short. I love the style on this Talbot's dress. It's a size small, but it's navy blue gauze, crinkle gauze, all embroidery, elastic waist. Great for vacation. Love it. This is a style-based pickup. I don't know this brand, Ginger G, but this is very popular right now when I'm filming this. The sheer and lace. It's Y2K, it's 90s, it's fairy, it's grunge. It's like a little dress, whimsy goth, all the things. And finishing off with a Cloth and Stone Nude tags, retailed for $98. Why? Cloth and Stone's a great brand, but really, pop over white top. So there you go, including the handbags. What a fantastic haul. I appreciate it very much, and I appreciate you for being here. Let's chat in the comments. Bye. You guys better watch out today, because I have a lot to say. I have so much on my mind about reselling life. Watch out. I could yap forever. Hold please, I do not know. Oh my God. They might need to be put together to show you. Gosh, they look like they'd go great with this jacket. Where is this coming from? Oh, it buttons over here. Oh, I don't like having to do a bunch of buttons, but you know what? That's the job description, Quenby. You're a YouTube content creator, haul maker, and sometimes you have to get things ready to show the people. Here we go. Most women need some black bike shorts. I don't know why I said that. It's like, do we though? Do we need black bike shorts, Quenby? I had no idea.